Hello everybody, welcome back, good morning. I'm going to make a very quick video this morning because I'm going out now with my kids to take them swimming, and I'll be out for a little bit because it's my birthday today. That's right, happy birthday to me. I also remember that on my last birthday there was a significant pump in the market as well, so it's just coincidence obviously. I'm not saying that I'm in any way responsible. The stars are aligning on the 9th of November. Anyway, let's have a think about what we're seeing for Ethereum real quick, Bitcoin real quick, and XRP real quick for just an overview, and actually Litecoin real quick. So again, I'm just going to whiz through these because if you really want some information, just come to the live stream tonight. Come to the live stream tonight. I imagine it'll be a busy one. Everyone's going to be wanting to have a look at whatever altcoin has or has not pumped. Right. So starting off with the weekly, above the 50 weekly on Ethereum, which is good. It's a bit tricky down here, to be honest with you, on the daily. And there's a huge dump on Ethereum, but we still had the the regular bullish divergence here. And since then, it's been creeping up. It'll look a little bit better on the 4-hourly. We're sort of still just creeping with a series of higher lows. We've got to get above 3,500 really. And then obviously even beyond that 3,900, then you'll be really looking for a pump. Don't be at all surprised to see this pump or dump in the short term. But as I said, and as I was saying to everybody on the last stream on the Wednesday, very excited. Felt like capitulation. The sentiment has been washed out of the market, and with that, normally, I've seen it. I've been around. It's kind of normal. People literally openly telling me that they're leaving the market, and I was like, okay, that is it. It's the equivalent of when your next door neighbour knocks on your door and asks how he can set up a Coinbase account. It's the same. It's the same. So people leaving the market. Obviously, that's a good sign for the bottom being in, and in this instance, a huge pump coming. It's not just because they leave. I mean, obviously, it's like a poker game to a point, but one of the main reasons is that once the sellers have all gone, there's an imbalance in the order books. The order books are thin. It doesn't take much money to get them to pump hard, and that's basically what's happened. So it could be a dead cat bounce. There's evidence for that. But it could also be the start of something amazing. Right, so XRP, similar, series of higher lows. We've also, to be honest, what we're looking at here is a bit of a symmetrical triangle of sorts. You've got a 50 exponential, just extend that for your resistance, and then you've got your support down here, apex towards the end of next week, just on a 4-hourly. Break this, death cross retest, bang, all the way up here. XRP's been a bit slow compared to this. This is one of the charts that I actually took a position on, and this actually reached all the way up to the death cross on the 4-hourly. So the death cross retest, now it's getting picked back up again. This is a really sweet looking chart, and again, it's not always. It's usually very bad, but on this occasion it hit the support perfectly, and now it's ricocheting all the way back up and outperformed XRP, and also got rejected on the 4-hourly 200 exponential, which again is a death cross. XRP hasn't done anything like that, so I'm not saying that this is better than XRP. But what I am saying is that it's responding to areas on the chart. It hit a support, it hit a resistance, it's being traded. You can treat this chart seriously because the technicals are working, or at least my specific style of trading is appropriate on this chart. Not always. Some charts don't like moving averages, some charts don't like the itch of cloud, some charts just do whatever they want. This one is at least behaving itself when it comes to my style of trading, so thou will trade it. Right. Last one then real quick, because again I'm in a bit of a rush, but here's a good one. So we had the death cross retest here and here, rejection all the way down. Now we're seeing a break above all of those, and we're above all the moving averages. So Litecoin's getting ready to really rip it up here. As far as the daily is concerned, we do have a fresh death cross, but it looks like we're trying to break that. One drive, regular bullish divergence, bouncing all the way up. Do not be at all surprised to see this one go to a huge tear up. And when you think, oh, Litecoin does not do that, it absolutely could. If you consider this to be a range down at 55 all the way up to 140, and that is an accumulation range that's been taking place throughout the entire bull market, then expect something like this or even bigger to take place soon. You think that's mad? You think it's impossible? It's absolutely definitely not. If the accumulation range finishes around 135, and then you've got your next level of resistance around 200, and then your previous local high around 4, you could see you could actually see this do something similar to like a 10x. Now I'm not saying buy it, and don't just go off buying it because you heard the word 10x. I'm not saying it's going to do a 10x. I'm saying that it could do a 10x because it does behave very erratically when the parabolic season kicks in, and there is a chance of the parabolic season. Let's face it, and I think they were about to move into it. As I was saying before, for the most of this week, before the pumps started, after that giant dump, I speak plainly on the Patreons, obviously, because you pay £7.50 a month. It's not like I'm trying to entice you in with clickbait. I'll tell you what I think. And I was saying, I think this is where the real alt season really does kick in. And I think we're starting to see it now. And I think it should have continuation also. And then it'll come to a crippling end, as it usually does. So just be careful. Where, of course, you want to hold on to it, and for how long, it's up to your risk tolerance. Right, I really do got to go now. I've got to take the kids to their swimming lessons and then have the rest of my birthday. Right, but thanks for watching. Hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.